Yo, what is up YouTube? It is Lion here, back with another Gods Unchained video. Today we're showcasing an aggro nature list that is specifically crafted free to play for newer players to help you earn higher rankings and higher rewards as quickly as possible. You already know what it is. Let's get into it. Alright, so this is an aggro nature deck with a mana curve that tops out at 6. The goal here is to go wide, focus on attack order to make best use of our confused creatures, and clean up the board with our removal. The god power that we will take here is Animal Bond, which allows us to create a 1/2 confused badger creature for 2 mana and lets us put continuous pressure on our opponent. For creatures, we focus on the usual highest value per mana cards we can find. We have cards like Marshwalker, a 1/4 with regen 1, meaning it regains 1 health at the end of each of your turns. For 1 mana, we have the Black Jaguar, a 3/3 with regen 1 for 2 mana, and our big beasts, as the title here would suggest, such as the Overgrown Rhino. This is a confused 5/5 for 4 mana, and the Brazen Moose, a confused 6/6 for 5 mana. Note that confused creatures are given better stats and text per mana because they have the downside of confused. What confused means is that the creature has a 50% chance to attack a random target. This means that when you declare the attack, half the time the target you choose will be attacked, and the other half of the time any other valid target besides what you choose will be attacked. This can be a frustrating mechanic at first, but over time it will get easier to play with as you start to understand optimal attack orders, so you can start playing the odds in your favor. Next, let's talk about removal, which is the second area of focus for the deck. These cards are used to destroy the enemy creatures and allow the creatures you already have on the board to continue to do damage to win the game. We have a few spells focusing on killing single targets, such as Canopy Barrage, which deals 4 damage to a random enemy creature for 2 mana, and Lightning Strike, which deals 8 damage to a random enemy creature for 3 mana. Note that very much like our confused creatures, our spells are unpredictable but have very high damage per mana cost as a trade-off. Then we have our single high value relic, Bayflame Blade, a 1/4 weapon with Blitz and Twin Strike for 2 mana. This allows us to attack twice each turn and attack as soon as we play it. Note, you cannot attack an opposing god more than once per turn, and Blitz will only allow you to attack the creatures on the first turn you play it. The combination of these low cost and highly potent removal tools allow us to continue to play creatures while we simultaneously remove the opponent's creatures and really get that board control established, so that way we can chip away at our opponent's health pool. There are a few more niche removal spells in this deck, such as Low Hanging Fruit, which actually guarantees to hit the lowest health target and spawns a 1/1 Vibrant Fruit, aka Apple Boy, as well as Falling Star, which is actually a multi-purpose card serving as a large single target removal by applying Burn 6 to the opponent's strongest creature, summons 3 1/2 confused badgers, and then gives all of your creatures +1 strength. Burn means that at the end of the controlling player's turn, that creature will take that amount of damage. One thing to know with these last 2 cards, when it says strongest creature, that is actually decided by the strength of the creature first, and in any case of a tie, it will default to the highest health value next. Our top-end mana cards work to clear out enemy creatures so our existing creatures can get through to the enemy god, since we can't rely on accuracy with our confused creatures. Giant Pangolin, a 6/4 armor 1 blitz confused creature, helps clear out single targets, especially those with frontline, since frontline ensures those creatures are the only valid targets to be attacked. Armor 1 means that the creature can absorb 1 damage from every individual source before any damage is applied to its health. Then we have the Hunt, a 6 mana cost spell that deals 8 damage randomly split among all enemy creatures. Last are our tech cards, which I will just go over the main utility of. We have the Celestial Stag, which generates a random nature card each time you play a creature for the first time on a turn, and Nefarious Briar, which removes 4 durability from your opponent's relic. And last is the Munosian Infiltrator, which will set the health of a 3 cost or less creature equal to its strength, which is mostly a counter for Pyramid Warden. The biggest weakness to this deck is heavy control archetypes such as Board Wipe Death, but you will find that it does particularly well against other aggro decks due to the natural power associated with nature creatures and the heavy removal. The price of this deck is 0.018 Ethereum, or about 50 USD, and that's if you don't have any of the core cards. If you're buying just the cards from Divine Order, this deck will only run you about 18 USD. Nature is well known as one of the best decks for new players to rank up with. It was even the deck that I got to Mythic on for the first time when I started playing Gods Unchained. The archetype's not going anywhere, but you should know that there are some core and Divine Order card changes that are coming up. But any changes that come out, I will be posting an updated deck list with what you need to swap out in the comments below, and I will pin that message. All right, enough talk. Let's see it in action. Let's jump into some games. All right, we're going second in the mirror against Swali. Gonna grab Animal Bond here. You always want to take Animal Bond in the mirror here, especially because Selena's Insight is going to take 2 casts to clear 1 of the Animal Bond creatures, especially in this deck. We're not playing control here, we're playing aggro. So the Moose is a bit expensive, let's throw that back. We got a Hog and a Marshwalker and a Lightning Strike. I am impartial to the Lightning Strike, let's throw that one back. Skeleton Heavy. It's playable. We start getting greedy here, but we have a fairly low curve. Double Marshwalker Hog. How do we deal with the... We're keeping it. We're keeping it. I'm not sure how we would deal with the Pyramid Warden here. We need to top deck Munosian Infiltrator is essentially what we need to do.
The calm before the storm.
All right, so to avoid the Canopy Barrage, we're gonna do the Marshwalker Bag of Tricks into the Wild Hog as the opener. We could have gone double Marshwalker there, and it would have made Selena's Insight essentially, I'm sorry, Selena's Mark essentially useless, because both of our Marshwalkers would have regened, but I wanted to avoid having the Marshwalker all right, well, that's perfect, but we'll go ahead and hit phase. We'll blackjack, and then we are gonna go ahead and aggressively pip into the brother. Marshwalker number 2. It's back. It's back, baby. For vengeance. Okay, the Moonlight Charm coming out. We really want to see that Nefarious Briar off the top. We get a Canopy Barrage. This could get dicey here, but we got a lot of damage coming in. We're getting a lot of favor built up. We can only GP here, but we're still able to keep mounting a board and getting that pressure in. Let's hope we don't see... What would be awful here would be a Guild Enforcer to then cast your Moonlight Charm on. The new Moonlight Charm actually gives 2/2 to your strongest creature and -1 durability to the relic. I like that with Nature they've been making these changes to do things that are predictable. I will always forget about the Vibrant Fruit and these things targeting the strongest creature, and I will still try to high roll them and just be confused. But yeah, I'm starting to kind of get more used to it as I've been playing more than just... ooh, that is a combo I haven't seen before, but I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Wow.
Answer the call.
So using the charm to get that bonus on the overkill with the Vicious Mana Core, that is a very cool combo. Shout out Swali. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to just barrage here. Wait, hold on. 13, check this play out. There is no relic kill here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit face, right? We're gonna low hanging fruit. Then we're gonna pick up the Ranger first bow. We're gonna get the snipe. And then we're gonna go in for the rest of that damage. And we're gonna go ahead and hold the pip just in case we need to get a hunt out later. all we'd be doing is making another badger. All right, well then. So is there an easy way here? Yeah, we can actually take out the 4/4 with the Canopy Barrage quite easily here. What we're gonna do is go... So we're gonna lose the hog anyways. Let's throw that in first. We get the trade. Now, I think we go Apple Boy. It's a 3/3. We'll clean up here with the tree. We'll Canopy Barrage. They can't hunt next turn, so I'm going to play the stag now, even though we don't get a benefit from it. Oh, I need to do this thing. Not that one. I don't think we want to give them that. Let's go ahead and buy all the stuff in the Sanctum. So that's going to come down by 6. Let's see, so 9. Can we buy all of it? We'll get that. And we can't buy all of it. Do we care about the Rune of Life, or do we like the Vow better? Well, 3. Both of them are attainable if they get any favor at all. So let's take the Vow here. It's just a better card.
I'm running out of time.
And then we had to rope. We had to use the entire time on that turn because I'm trying hard to stay on brand here. Swally counters with their own Celestial Stag, just a shinier version. Gonna toss the Canopy Barrage and high rolls. Not bad.
Awaken.
Alright, so we have to get rid of this. We could pip hunt. That would guarantee that we get 5 damage in. They'll be at 9. And then we have a pretty easy way to do another 4. They'll be at 9, 4. We need 5. Okay. Our alternative is... It's not great. They could hunt, though. They could definitely hunt afterwards and clear our board. So...
I'm running out of time.
You know what?
Okay.
I don't know if this is the right move or not, but I'm going to stag. And then, again, staying on brand. I wasn't nervous. Were you nervous? I wasn't. I wasn't nervous at all. I'm going to grab the Rune of Life to deny it. All right.
The circle of life. Nature is often unpredictable.
Confused Creature goes in.
Until the next life.
And they're generating cards off this, which is obviously not ideal, but we still have our hunt. I'm going to go ahead and use the Vow here. And we're going to go ahead and Moose, because that's going to give us enough health to survive. What could they get here? They could get some frontline. Do we care about the frontline? I don't think we do. Should we still deny? Or get a zombie? We'll deny.
We must find peace.
Alright, that's how nature comes down. So the problem with this now is we really don't want to hit this walking plant. So let's see, that'll heal for 4, they'll be at 11. Hunt, they have 9. I think we just go for it. Sometimes lucky, baby, that's all we needed. All right. All right, going first against the light here. So we get double wild hog and black jag to start. This is particularly good against light. They would have to lights levy for 3 one of these wild hogs. I'm okay with just keeping this.
The calm before the storm.
And we get a Marshwalker as well.
The forest is nothing without the light of the sun.
I'm not sure it matters what 2 creatures you play on turn 1, but I'm thinking we're going to throw the hog and a Marshwalker. Turns out we
Awaken.
might have wanted to play both of the hogs. We'll see where this hog goes. Oof. Not fantastic there. No sense hitting into this if it's just going to trade there anyways. We lose the life here. Go face, and then I'll go ahead and play the black jag. So even if we played the other wild hog on turn 1 there, it wouldn't have guaranteed we would have been able to clear this. Other hog could have just hit face, so. Interesting. Okay, so they're gonna pip out into the battlement luminary there, get the bonus health. So it doesn't really matter what we hit here, but we do want to clear the board against light. We'll take it. Not ideal. We'll GP and we'll throw another hog. The name of the game here is go wide and go wide quickly, and if we can maintain board control. There's not a lot that either of us can do to get board back. We do have the ability to refill with Falling Star though, so okay. Making some good clears there, and then oof, this is gonna be a rough one.
Answer the call.
Lightning Strike particularly bad here due to the ward, so we're not enough mana to play Brazen Moose or Falling Star. Really, we'd be going for a 1 and 3 on Lightning Strike to hit this, which just doesn't make sense. So unfortunately, we're going to probably have to kill this here because it only gets worse if we leave it up. So now we have a 50-50 with the Lightning Strike. Is there anything we can do with Favor? Not really. Do we take the 50-50 Lightning Strike? Let's do it. That one. Was not that one. It does get the burn though. And we'll just go ahead and hit face here. We may have wanted to try to attack with the hog first, because we could have gotten the Shield Maiden and played GP, and that probably would have been a stronger play, but we're here now.
No test of faith.
The Falling Star will just add burn here, which isn't great, but maybe we'll throw the Moose. They clear pretty, not really easily, but they get good value out of this. Let's just go ahead and Falling Star here.
For now, I must rest.
Without order, you too have become feral.
So 2 turns off Asterius if they have it. Well, we can kill the... Oh, well, we could have killed the Blind Martyr for free there. So at this point, it's not looking good. We can try to swap the health there to get some favor. And then when we get the favor from that, we can go ahead and pick up the relic removal. So we're just trying to stay in it at this point. A hunt would be great, because if we can clear the full board at the same time, then the Blind Martyr buff won't go off. And since it has the most health, that's ideal. So We'll see, they have 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. They were at perfect hunt range there. That's gonna bring them to 11. Okay. 12 is quite a bit. 12 is quite a bit.
Answer the call.
We do top deck the hunt though. Very exciting. So the question now is, so there's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We could bring that down to 10 where you do 8 damage. We almost assuredly then kill the blind martyr. I wonder if it's actually better to hunt first or not. I don't think it matters here. I think we just hope that it doesn't leave 2 creatures alive, but we have to trade in and hunt here.
That's enough for now.
And that is basically the most ideal hunt we were going to get there. That's as good as it gets. Let's see. I think we're just going to go ahead and pick up the Shield Maiden here. Just deny them a 2 strength creature, and they don't want anymore.
Nature weathers all.
And there it is. We were able to get the win going both second and first. The deck is pretty consistent. I think it's going to do well for you climbing up, and you may even do pretty well on ranked weekend with this exact list. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you liked it, if you have any thoughts or comments, please go ahead and leave them down below, and think about subscribing to the channel. I will have more Gods Unchained content coming out. We will continue to do this free to play to Mythic series, as well as Gilded Guardians, all the top games on IMX. So stay tuned, and we will see you next time. Peace.